So imagine this. The same person who once labeled Bitcoin as a scam could be the one to supercharge the entire crypto industry.
I'll ask you one last question. You don't like Bitcoin? You wouldn't invest in Bitcoin? Do you invest in the stock market at this moment?
So not at this moment. I think it's high. So I have not invested in the stock market at this moment. I have in the past, but I have not at this moment. I think it's high. Bitcoin, I just seems like a scam. I was surprised. With us, it was at 6,000 and much lower. I don't like it because it's another currency competing against the dollar. Essentially, it's a currency competing against the dollar. I want the dollar to be the currency of the world. That's what I've always said.
I know, it's almost too ironic to believe, but here we are looking ahead to the 2024 election, and suddenly it's not as far-fetched as it sounds. Donald Trump, who once dismissed digital currencies outright, is now positioning the US as the crypto capital of the planet. Along with this vision, he's promising to defend Bitcoin mining, allow Americans to self-custody their assets, and eliminate government interference in transactions. Trump has even pledged to prevent central bank digital currencies, calling them a threat to financial privacy. And if that's not enough, he also vowed to fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler in a move to reshape how crypto is regulated. If Trump finds himself back in the White House, this shift could fundamentally alter the US crypto landscape and possibly even the global market. So please come with me as I lay out Trump's epic pivot and what it could mean for the future of digital assets should he become president again. Stick around because this video is going to be big league.
Big league. Big league.
Let's just get it all out there. In 2019, Trump was not a fan of crypto. He even went on record saying, "I'm not a fan of Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies." Fast forward to 2024, and suddenly he's waving the figurative Bitcoin flag. So what gives? Well, Trump has had quite a change of heart. His campaign is now embracing crypto, going as far as accepting Bitcoin donations. Yes, the man who once said crypto was a scam is now fundraising with it. And let's not forget his recent proposal for a national strategic Bitcoin reserve, suggesting that the US should stockpile Bitcoin as part of its national strategy. On top of that, Trump has also pledged to defend the right to mine Bitcoin, calling it essential to financial freedom. He's also all about making sure Americans can self-custody their digital assets and transact without government interference. And in typical Trump fashion, he's also promising that under his leadership, there will be no CBDCs, which he sees as a threat to privacy. So if we're being honest, we know Trump has a well-earned reputation for being business savvy. Seeing the exponential growth of crypto markets, he's obviously going to be leaning into it. It's like someone who once claimed to be vegetarian suddenly opening a steakhouse. But hey, that's politics for you. Now let's dive into the policy implications. What would a second Trump presidency mean for crypto regulation? Trump's pro-business agenda tends to favor deregulation, which would likely extend to the crypto industry. This could create a more open environment for businesses to innovate without the heavy burden of government red tape. Of course, fewer regulations also means less oversight. So while innovation might thrive, challenges could arise also. And let's not forget Trump's love for tax cuts. It wouldn't be surprising to see incentives targeting crypto entrepreneurs. Imagine getting a tax break just for hodling Bitcoin. Pretty tempting, right? Trump's ambition to make the US the global crypto hub goes even further. His proposal for a Bitcoin superpower involves holding Bitcoin reserves and building a financial framework that attracts blockchain innovation. He's also made it very clear that he will remove roadblocks, starting with firing SEC Chair Gary Gensler, whom he sees as standing in the way of crypto growth. A new crypto-friendly SEC could fast-track ETF approvals, paving the way for Wall Street and Main Street to really embrace digital assets. Also worth mentioning is Trump's advocacy, which includes the Keep Your Coins Act. This is aimed at protecting Americans' right to use self-custody wallets. This shows his intent to shield crypto from future restrictions and protect individual financial autonomy. So, how is the market reacting to all this crypto buzz from Trump? Well, it's been mixed, but the overall sentiment in the crypto community is optimistic. A lighter regulatory touch would likely boost investor confidence. With fewer restrictions, more capital could flow into the crypto space. So cue the FOMO. Trump's campaign has also drawn substantial donations from major players in the crypto industry. While it might seem like a marriage of convenience, the money signals that the industry is betting on Trump. If he does win, these alliances could translate into favorable policies for digital assets. On the international stage, the US embracing crypto could pressure other nations to follow suit. Of course, some might go the other way, tightening regulations to maintain control or launching their own state-backed digital currencies. Either way, the global crypto landscape is in for a shakeup, and the US might just be the one setting the standard. Now, before we start celebrating, let's address a few challenges. There are some elephants in the room that we cannot ignore. First up, volatility. Fewer regulations could mean short-term chaos as investors scramble to understand the new landscape. It's likely to be a bumpy ride before things stabilize. Then there's the issue of fraud and security. With less oversight, bad actors might exploit the system. Without the right safeguards in place, we could see an increase in scams and security breaches. Not exactly the kind of Wild West investors are hoping for. And finally, we can't overlook the international scene. If the US goes all in on crypto, other countries will take notice. Some might even tighten their regulations, while others could rush to launch a competing digital currency. Either way, geopolitics will play a big role in shaping the future of crypto. So what's the final word? A Trump presidency in 2024 could mark a major boom for the crypto industry. With less regulation, more innovation, and potentially greater adoption, the landscape could shift dramatically. But like any big change, it comes with risks. If you're involved in crypto or thinking about it, these developments are worth watching closely. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe for more crypto insights. And as always, stay curious, stay informed, and stay tuned for more crypto news and education.